What is up, peeps? I know, I said it a little bit different this time, but obviously, as you can tell, this is a little bit of a different video. Today is going to be a little bit less funny, a little bit less lighthearted, and a little bit more raw. Sorry if that's what you were looking for, but it ain't what you're gonna get. But you should still watch because I feel like it's still a necessary video. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about staying motivated in different aspects of life. That is something that a lot of people ask me for various different aspects of my life. They'll ask me, how do I stay motivated? How do I stay positive? So I thought I would take some time and do a video about it. So I've come up with 3 different areas that are the most asked of me. How do I stay motivated to keep doing these particular things? So the first one is going to be fitness. If you don't know, I'm very into fitness and health. I'm not like, you know, fitness model level or like fitness industry level. Like, no, I'm just like a normal person fitness level. But a lot of people have asked me, how do I stay motivated? I have days where I'm not motivated to work out, and I have days where I want to eat a whole pizza. And I do sometimes eat pizza and not work out. And that's fine. You know, you have to take days off. You have to realize that it's okay to not work out every single day and not eat exactly what you're supposed to be eating every single day. It's fine. But the way I stay motivated is I just kind of remember what I felt like back in those days when I was not healthy. Physically, I just felt disgusting. My body wasn't really working the way that it probably should have. Mentally, I felt like crap. I hated myself. I did not love myself at all. And emotionally, I was just very depressed. And it was just a really dark time. Now, I feel so much happier, like working out and eating right and just being more aware of my health has not just helped me physically, but it's helped me mentally and emotionally. Like, I know that because I started doing all this and because I started taking care of myself, it has tremendously increased my confidence, my self-esteem, my self-awareness, my love for myself. And I'm not saying that in order to love yourself, you need to be fit. Like, that's not true. You can love yourself at any place, and you should love yourself at any place. But for me personally, working on my health actually allowed me to work on myself and work on my mind, and made me realize that I have a lot to offer. I can be the best me that I could possibly be. And that's what motivates me. Seeing myself every day, seeing how happy I am, seeing how far I've come to being a better person. Now, during that time when I first started, what motivated me was the future and knowing what could come if I could just stick it through. The second aspect of life that I get asked a lot, how do I stay motivated, is definitely my career. If you didn't know, I talked about this in my introduction video. I am an actor. There were lots of times where I was, you know, I wanted to quit because it was hard and I didn't feel like anything was happening and it didn't seem like it was worth it. In those moments, I would have to stop and again, look into the future and think, later on, when things work out, this is going to be something I can look back on, and it'll keep me grounded because it'll remind me where I came from, all the hardships, all the work that I had to put in, all the struggle that I went through. It will all be worth it on that day when things do start to work out. Also, the other thing that motivates me is knowing that this is my dream. I don't want to be that person who never tried for my dream. It's one thing if I try and I never make it, then at least I'll know that I tried. And I won't have any regrets. I won't have any what ifs moments. For people that don't know, I used to be a huge Transformers fan. That's why my dog is named after a Transformer. But there's a great quote in it. I'm sure if you've seen the movie, you know it. It's the part where Bumblebee goes back into the car and he opens the door for them to get in. Megan Fox's character is like very hesitant to get in the car. And Sam looks at her and he's like, 50 years from now, don't you want to be able to say you had the guts to get in the car? That resonated with me because I was like, you know what? Yeah, I do want to be able to say I had the guts to get in the car, or I had the guts to go for my dream, or I had the guts to talk to that guy, or apply for that job, or jump off that bridge with a bungee harness. Obviously, not gonna just jump off bridges, that's not good. But my point is, that is a great philosophy to think about. Like 50 years from now, don't you want to be able to say that you had the guts to do whatever it is that you want to do? If in 50 years I'm like, yeah, I tried, but it didn't work out, then that's fine. I would much rather that than to have never gotten in the car. So that is what keeps me motivated for that aspect. The final aspect is literally just the motivation to keep going in life. I'm not saying people have come up to me and been like, what motivates you to keep living? Because why do you want to live? Because that's mean. There was a time in my life where I was very, very depressed. I do want to talk about depression and go more into depth and, you know, talk about my personal experience. But for now, I was very, very depressed, and I know there's so many people that go through depression and struggle with it. And here's the thing that people don't want to tell you, because people always want to tell you, like, it gets better and just be happy and don't be depressed. And it's like, yeah, working on that, thanks. It's not something that just completely goes away. Even though I'm so happy and I am at such a great place in my life where I love myself and I'm very self-aware and I have very high self-esteem, I still have days where I can feel depressed. It's just that now I can recognize it and I can deal with it. That is the difference between now and before. Remembering who I was and who I am now and seeing that I'm getting better just motivates me to want to keep becoming better and keep being my best. All I have to say to you is, please keep fighting. It will be worth it in the end. It doesn't seem like it now, and you really don't want to hear someone telling you everything's gonna be okay. Believe me, I know. I didn't want people telling me that. But now that I've come out of it, when I'm on the other side, I realize that they're right. Those people are right. It will be better. So I'm telling you, keep going. Keep working hard. Keep fighting, because it will be worth it. I hope that motivates you. I hope that answers any questions, because I do get lots of questions about that. Sorry this wasn't as like comedic, but I felt like this was a subject that needed to be talked about. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I make new videos every Sunday, and yeah, like I say in all my videos, you're awesome. Give yourself a chance to be awesome. Just keeping it real.